What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be a solo guide on how to get done the Silent Fang wanted bounty this week. And of course I'm talking about the weekly powerful gear bounty that you can pick up from Spider. First and foremost though, to grab that bounty it does take 5 ghost fragments, but you'll likely get those done when you're doing the weekly flashpoint. So once you get that bounty, head over to EDZ and you'll notice that the adventure is located up near the Sunken Isles. Before you head up here though, make sure you go to any other public event and rally to the flag. This way you have full heavy and a super and you'll be ready to rock and roll. The adventure is located inside the ship, and you'll notice when you get down here that normally this is a Cabal themed lost sector, but the Fallen have taken it over and the Silent Fang has set up shop here. You'll notice in the boss room there are some generators, and these are giving him an overshield. So you can't damage the Silent Fang until you take these generators out. Beyond that, there are a few different phases here. As you progress, there's more and more ads that come in. So you want to use this starting area as a safe place to be at. This is a nice thing about this mission because this door does not close. So it does make it a bit more manageable. But we're going to head inside here real quick. In terms of my loadout, I'm using my Striker Titan. I do have my power at 540. So if you can get as close to that as you can, that'd be good. This is a 540 power recommendation. And with my weapons, I'm using the Escalation Protocol shotgun and Sleeper Simulant. If you don't have these two weapons though, use another shotgun, use a fusion rifle, that'll help you out. If you have a linear fusion rifle that's not Sleeper, this Crooked Fang I have is pretty good because it has box breathing, that'll work. But you can also use a grenade launcher or a rocket launcher. Those will serve you pretty well with this adventure. Once you get inside, you'll notice that there's 4 generators you have to blow up. In order to blow these generators up, you need to kill exploding shanks which drop bombs. So right now we just entered inside and we're going to wait for the ads to come in. Aside from exploding shanks, there are normal shanks and there are sniping shanks in this part of the encounter. The sniping shanks are what you want to focus on as soon as they come in because those can do some serious damage against you. And the last thing you want to have is being taken out by a lowly sniping shank. So take them out as soon as you see them. 2 bombs dropped. Now we got to make our way over to one of these generators. There is a bunch of exploding barrels here as well. You can take those out right away, or you can map out where they are and use them to your advantage to take out ads when they come in. The other thing the Silent Fang does, he does have a Scorch Cannon, but he will throw some of the bombs that slow you down around as well. So you got to be careful about those too. So 2 generators down, 2 to go. And then here are the sniping shanks, those tracer shanks, and that's what you got to be worried about because even though they don't have much health, they do serious damage against you. Oops, that was his generator. Can't damage that with bomb or weapons. You got to use a bomb. So at this point right now, I'm just waiting for the other exploding shanks to come in. Before taking those out, though, I do recommend taking out the other enemies. This part of the encounter is not too bad. It does get a bit more hectic here in a second though. So those 2 guys are down. I'm going to take out 1 generator and then I'm going to focus on these sniping shanks because they are not to be messed around with. So the last generator is located up here. We'll take that out and then we can do some damage against them, but you don't have a big window to do damage. So once that's taken out, we kind of got a little bit unlucky here because he was back there. And now you notice right away that he does have another shield. And the reason he has a shield this time is because of a servitor located back there. There are some other enemy types here as well. You do have the guys that can go invisible, and you have your normal allotment of different shanks. So definitely use this as your cover area. So the reason we can't damage him now is not because of generators, but because of... Sorry, we can't damage him right now because of the servitor. So that's what we want to take out now, is that servitor. In this case here, because a lot of these are more long range when you're shooting from this area, it might be worthwhile to use a scout rifle. That way you can take some better aim than I am right now with my auto rifle. Alright, so now his shield's down again, and we can do some more damage on him. His shield's back up, and he's got another servitor buddy here. At this point, it's pretty much rinse and repeat, so you do have some safe spots here. Normally these enemies would all be gone, so you can take them out just to make your life a little bit easier. If you respawn though, they will come back, so that's why these guys are here right now. Alright, so as soon as we get him now, he's going to have his shield drop again. That's when we got to do some damage. So now's when it might be good to use my super if I can use it real quick. Alright, home stretch, we've got to take out another servitor. No point in rushing though, you're better off taking out these ads before taking out the servitor. No point in going out into danger, you can just let these guys come over to you. That was kind of a poor throw, but I rushed it, no big deal. Alright, here's our exploding shanks, and this time I guess gotta be a bit more careful with how I throw. The further you go out here, the more you're kind of risking getting taken out, so better to be safe than sorry. Alright, he's down. Where's our Silent Fang at? There he is. One more shot. Alright, he's down. So that's how you do it pretty much. You can be a bit more careful here. You don't have to rush this thing. Focus on taking out the sniping shanks. Those will really give you fits. After playing this here, I think you're better off using a scout rifle for your secondary, because my Escalation Protocol shotgun really didn't come in that handy, so you can reevaluate your weapon set based on how my experience was here, but hopefully this is helpful for any solo players. I know it can be tricky doing these wanted bounties by yourself. Just want to make this video and have that be of any value to anybody. So let me know in the comments if this helped anybody out. Most importantly though, thanks for watching, and we'll all catch up soon.